everybody, and welcome into another Steve Henry Show. This is actually number 31. Can you believe it? That's right, 31 in a row. You ever get that funny feeling you're being watched or somebody's watching you? You ever get that funny feeling? Oh my God, is that what I think it is? That's right, that's right. That is a live turkey. And today you're in for a great show because we are going to carve a turkey live here in studio. That's right. I've got my butcher knife here and we are going to draw a little blood. So if just a little fair warning for those of you that have a little blood issue, you know, maybe a peanut allergy and a blood issue, no fear, okay? This is going to be very short, very subtle, but I'm going to get it done, okay? We're going to have today something that, you know, when you go to mom's house, or a family member's house and they say, you know, just bring something. Well, you know, cherry pie, apple pie, something like that. The problem is they always get left over. We get to that point and it's like, oh yeah, the pies, that's right, we forgot the pies. So I have introduced something today that I think you're going to enjoy. This is going to be something that you're going to have at Thanksgiving and most of all after Thanksgiving, but it's going to be even better. That's right. If you call your attention to the display here, we used to do an intermission, but we're going to do the actual presentation. This is a submarine. Now, this is a meatball, a turkey meatball with the stuffing already incorporated on a bed of red mashed skinned potatoes with a sauce choice of turkey or the cranberry. What, you ask? Yeah, it's going to be weird, but I'll tell you what, follow me through this. It is going to be an amazing display. And when you take this, I guarantee this, when you take this over to the family member's residence and say, hey, look, what'd you bring? Well, I'll take care of everything. And that's really it. Turkey, stuffing, mashed potatoes, and gravy. Yeah, I'm going to bring it all. But you're going to bring it in a sandwich form. And trust me, when you have this in a sandwich form and actually eat this the next day or that day, it's an amazing sandwich. Think about it. You got your favorite bread, you got your seasoned red smashed potatoes, then you got your skewered turkey stuffing. It's a cornbread stuffing with honey and herbs. Oh my God, wait till you see how we put that together. We're going to show you that today as well. And the sauce, you got a choice of the sauce. Now, the sauce, we have two different sauces. We have, and I'm going to have the camera come here and show you the demi-glaze. People like cranberry, and they also like the turkey gravy. So the cranberry is basically a rendition of the cranberry sauce itself, orange rind, and some honey, along with something called chambord. It is a raspberry liqueur. Now, that toppled over your meatball, which is your turkey and your stuffing, is going to be an amazing ingredient with your mashed potatoes. I know it sounds kind of weird, but it all goes down the same pipe. We got a little problem here. He's actually pretty good. This is JB the turkey. Yeah, I'm not going to really butcher a turkey on the show. Okay, come on back, everybody. We got a lot of people here today, too. They were going to freak out about this, but that's okay. We are definitely... you okay, bro? Yeah, that's JB the turkey. You saw JB the chicken a few videos back. We got JB the dog. Well, this is JB the turkey. Right off the farm from Tori DeMello's farm there in Los Ranchos? No, it's a it's somewhere, but anyway, he's got a hell of a farm there, and he's got a turkey, he's got all kinds of stuff. He's kind enough to lend us a turkey, but wouldn't that make a great turkey meatball? Okay, all right, enough. Anyways, we have this is that sauce. This is that beautiful demi-glaze, the cranberry chambord demi-glaze that I was telling you about. Now, we are going to, for the sake of the show today, we are going to actually make the turkey meatball stuffing. Now, again, turkey and stuffing, they should be separate on a plate. No, we're going to skewer this meatball. That's right. Hey, by the way, I got a question. Emily has not been on the show for about a week or two. Does anybody know, did Emily have a baby? Do we have a baby yet? Alicia, no, yes, do we know? If anybody could reach out and say, hey, we have a baby. And by the way, we give $200 away twice. If you are in the show today and you're in the comments, all you got to do is say, hey, Steve, love the turkey. Love the turkey. That's JB the turkey. We're going to put you down for $200. All right, so without further ado, we're going to show you how to make this meatball. And again, loved ones, I'm telling you, when they bite into this meatball with turkey and cornbread, honey, herb stuffing, amazing, I'm telling you. So we love peanut oil. Remember, we cook in peanut oil. We're going to drop a little peanut oil into the skillet. And we're going to go ahead and mix the mash. The mix. We have herbs and Parmesan cheese. This is going to be incorporated with some Bermuda onion. Got to have a little Bermuda onion in there. And we have our egg whites. Boy, we cook with egg whites. You know that. Those egg whites are beautiful. And we are going to incorporate some of the yolk in there as well. All right, so that's going to get nice and mixed together. And we can't do it without the turkey. And so we got the ground turkey. Now, that looks terrible, doesn't it? Not really, but I'll tell you what, let's mix this together. And I highly recommend using gloves, obviously. And yeah, it kind of looks a little mushy and mashy, but look, once this all gets incorporated, and again, this is your herb and your egg white and your onion and your Parmesan cheese and your turkey. We prefer a turkey breast. This is about a 93% fat content in there. We get rid of some of those here and make this the centerpiece of our story here. And again, this is just a beautiful rendition of turkey. Now, what we want to do is get all of this incorporated nicely. Loosely, we do the wet product first, okay? So that gets incorporated in there very nicely, as you can see. And the finished product is what we're shooting for. And that, again, is on a baguette with the mashed potatoes. And, oh, my God. Now, without further ado, what we want to do here is we want to start adding the stuffing. The stuffing is the cornbread, and now this is a cornbread stuffing. All it is basically mashed and pureed cornbread. This will tighten your meat product. Okay, it'll tighten your meat product, and by doing so, what we're going to shoot for is a nice tight meatball when we go to wrap this up. Now, again, you got to take coordination. I got a turkey behind me that wants to take a chunk out of my side. I've got a meatball mash I'm doing with my right hand, and I'm holding a very hot, repeat, hot skillet in my left hand. This is coordination, folks. You think this is easy. It's not easy, but it's okay. We're gonna do this because it's you and it's your show. We wanna show you what we can do here. And again, this is just all kind of mashing up nicely. We're gonna put this together and put that back there. That had to cool down a little bit. Now, let's get this mashed up here. It makes a little mess. But again, what are we shooting for here? We are shooting for a little more stuffing there. We are shooting for a meatball that tightens up really nice and gets pan-seared with a little bit of peanut oil. And when that is finished, I was going to use my hands, but just go ahead and put a little bit more tightening. You can tighten this as tight as you want by putting as much breadcrumb in there as you possibly want, or in this case, the actual cornmeal. All right, we don't have any answers on Emmy's baby, but we do. We had a baby?
Yeah, no, not yet.
Not yet. Is Emmy here today?
Yeah.
Oh, wonderful. Okay, so let's make some meatballs. Here we go. Here we go. Now, be careful because these egg whites and this turkey and a peanut oil start to burn rather quickly. But as you can see, this is pretty tough to do. This turkey wants a piece of my side. I can feel it breathing on me. Tori out of the Los Lunas farm was kind enough to bring that turkey. He's brought a chicken. We're thinking about bringing a llama in here next week for the Christmas show. How about that, a llama? Can you imagine? Would a llama fit in Dave Wilcox's office? Boy, if Dave Wilcox walked in right now, would he not? He would poop. Yeah, talk about poop. This thing, do we have a name for this really? This JB the turkey. This thing can poop. I gave it a little watermelon when it came in, just to, hey friends, hey, I'm Steve. And he let me know he was quite happy with the watermelon. In a different sort of way, if you know what I mean. But nonetheless, look at these meatballs. Are these not cool? Now again, ladies and gentlemen, loved ones, this is turkey. This is turkey with stuffing. We're taking care of everything. You don't have to do anything separate. This is all one. Now, we did not put the honey in yet because I'll tell you why. I'm gonna do that at the very last. I want these to glaze like a donut. A glazed turkey, yellow cornmeal stuffing meatball on a bed of red mashed potato with a sauce that's going to go over the top of this on a beautiful baguette. Now, you put that in the oven. When you arrive at somebody's house, they pour you a little drink, and you say, I brought something kind of unusual. And they're going to say, what? How do you mean unusual? I brought the whole thing, the turkey, the stuffing, everything. And so here we go. I'm just going to make this all up here. We don't have a baby yet, huh? I thought we had a date in November. This is November. So this is our pre-Thanksgiving show. Again, we're going to answer the question, what do I bring for Thanksgiving? Well, this is it right here, loved ones. We are going to bring a whole turkey meal. Put that down there. Okay, now, without further ado, let's keep this. Now, as I mentioned, this burns rather quickly. You got to be very careful because this turkey and the white egg yolk, or the egg white, I should say, and you can see. Let's go ahead and get a shot of that. See how that color? Oh my God, that color is absolutely gorgeous. Now I could flip these, but I'm going to keep these nice, and I want everybody to see how this turns out as we go here. Let's go ahead and leave that on the burner. I kept the burner low because JB the turkey, we didn't want to startle him. I came in here a little earlier to do a little pre-show, and I startled him, and needless to say, we had a little issue. But we're getting along pretty good right now. Aren't we, JB? Look at him. This is a relaxed, I understand this is their relaxed position. So you got to be careful. There's a couple other positions that they take that we have to be careful about. But nonetheless, all right, so here we go. These are browning rather nicely. We're going to go ahead and turn that burner up just a tad, and a little bit more peanut oil. And then, as I promised, we're going to put some honey. This is some local honey, some fresh cracked pepper. We always like a little pepper in there. Oh, yeah. Now, again, our shoot here is to end up with this rendition here. Now, we're going to take the caps off. This is the kiwi caps. This, loved ones, is our baguette. Oh, my God, $200. Did you hear that? Yes. Is your name in the comments section. $200. We're going to spin twice. A little bit more fair this way. Everybody gets a chance to win. It's a pretty cool thing. At the end of the show, we're going to spin for $200 and make sure everybody gets a shot at that. We have a red Jeep in the parking lot that I drove home last night. That is going to be delivered to somebody just in time for Christmas. Just in time for Christmas, that's right. And so you don't want to miss that. That's going to be very cool. To get into that, you got to make sure you're in our email, thenewstevehenryshow.com. The new Henry said, this turkey's got me nervous. How about a little wild turkey? That'd be kind of cool too, huh? All right, so here we go. We're finishing up on these meatballs here. And again, these meatballs contain nothing but turkey, stuffing, and a beautiful honey glaze here at the end. And so as we flip the last part here, we're going to incorporate that honey here. And as we do so, you're going to see an amazing glaze take form here. Now, we have herb, we have the turkey, we have the cornbread stuffing, and oh, look at that. That is amazing. Loved ones, this will be the hit of any Thanksgiving show that you go to. And I want you to be the show because you've watched the Steve Henry Show. Here we go. This is just glazing nicely. All right. We have about 5 more minutes to get your name in the comment section. Is your name in the comment section? Yes, 5, 6, 7 minutes, give or take. I put JB in 3 times. He's going to be a winner too if we allow that to happen. Next up, we're going to take our bread. Okay, so this is that baguette that I told you about for the presentation portion. We are going to literally dress that right here. We're going to start with the mashed potato. And again, this is just a red skin mashed potato. We're just gonna, just like drape it, just like butter, peanut butter and jelly. See how that gets draped? Now you can toast this baguette early if you want. You could put a little pesto butter and a little brush on there, dippity-do, and put it in the oven. You get a little crust if you like crust. If you don't like crust, then just follow along, take some notes, and here you go. So here's your potato. Okay, so these meatballs now are literally gonna sit on this bed of red seasoned mashed potato. So that's the mashed potato. You got mashed potato, you got the whole turkey dinner here. Isn't that amazing? And so let's go ahead. Whoa, look at those balls, huh? Nobody can flip a ball like Steve Henry, let me tell you. And oh, that honey glaze. Loved ones, you are in for a treat. So you can see the brownness coming and the shape taking form here. These are just about ready to put on the bed of red roasted skin mashed potatoes. All right, so without further ado, here we go. We are going to put one there. And as you can see, these get draped. So I said skewered. We're going to go ahead and leave the skewer off to keep it simple. But nonetheless, here is our honey basted, seasoned, herbed, turkey, cornbread, stuffing, baguette, sandwich. Wow, look at that. Now, oh, we got some left over. All right, we don't have to take the turkey out in the first place there. You're okay, buddy, you're gonna make it. You know, he's actually cooperating very well. We thought we had a problem when we had him in there earlier. Okay, so without further ado, now the next step is going to be to dress this thing. Now, we wanna dress this accordingly. We don't even need the skewers anymore. Look at that beautiful thing. Okay, now we have 2 different sauces, as I mentioned. We took a cranberry sauce, not just any cranberry sauce. All of these recipes, and I'm going fast and furious here, but all of these recipes are available online, digitally downloaded here very soon. So you're gonna wonder, geez, Steve, I didn't get that ingredient. I didn't see what you did there. Well, no worries, because we are gonna put this in a digital download and you can actually go turkey meatball. As you hit that enter button, voila, and you'll see this step by step. That's coming very soon, along with our other merch. I don't know if you've had a chance. We got on the wall here. You know, we gotta get JB the turkey. Yeah, we gotta get him up there. But that is Moses, JB's cousin Moses up there, JB. I don't think so. That was kind of cool. Our merch, we have cups, we have mugs, we have, oh gosh, all kinds of stuff. Hoodies, yes, the hoodie actually worked out very well. All right, so without further ado, now we have, this is a baguette, right? Is it what's in there? Well, I'll be gosh darn. You've got a choice. Now, when you pull this out of the oven, and it just goes into the oven for 5 or 10 minutes, when you pull this out of the oven, loved ones, oh my God, God, you are not going to believe this. I'm gonna double dip this just because you guys got to see this. This is an amazing. This is that honey glaze finished product. Now, you want to taste something that is absolutely extraordinary. You're going to taste the turkey stuffing, meatball, mashed potato, and now we have a choice of the sauce. Do you have a gravy or do you have a sauce? Well, how about some sauce? We're going to start with the sauce. I want the cranberry. Oh, look at that. Now that is the cranberry Chambord, and it's for those that like cranberry. I'm not a cranberry guy. Who's a cranberry out there? Some people put cranberry on turkey. I don't think so. But anyways, if you do, it comes right out of the baguette here and on the display. See that display? This is how you would display this. Again, this is a design for 6 people. So when you go to somebody's house or have somebody over for a football game, voila. Now, I'm going to save the best for last here because we did something very special here. But anyways, that is your Chambord, your cranberry demi-glaze. Now, if those of you that like the tradition, like moi, we have the gravy. And look at the gravy. That's just a nice turkey au jus. And that just drapes right over the turkey. And see that? Oh my God. So for those of you that like the turkey, that's what you got, okay? For those of you that like the cranberry, that's what you got. And that is, ladies and gentlemen, loved ones, a beautiful, now you put that in the oven, okay? And you bring it out and you carve it up. You can do it on a sandwich, however you want to do it. You got the whole complete meal. We got the spin. Okay, we're gonna put that right here. Everybody's name is in. That's good. Everybody's here and accounted for. Let's go ahead and try to make room right there. And I want to call your attention to one other thing here first that I made. If you're going to really put that wow effect, and that's what we do here at the Steve Henry Show, it's that wow effect. Okay, look at this. I want to call your attention to this. This is a cheese pine cone. That's right, it's edible. This is going on your table as a display. And again, everything that we do here is edible, okay? You can eat anything. So, without further ado, let me just take this knife and I'll show you. Actually, this is a cream cheese, and you could put whatever you wanted in there, okay? And I prefer a cracker. So you take a cracker. This could be your hors d'oeuvre. So you bring the hors d'oeuvre out before you actually bring your entree out of the oven. But you would do something like this. Ooh, man. And that is your hors d'oeuvre or your appetizer that goes prior to the actual entree. So let's back up a minute here. I'm gonna come to your house and I'm gonna bring something, okay, for Thanksgiving dinner. What are you gonna bring? Don't worry about it, I'll think of it. They're thinking pies, they're thinking green bean casserole. How about that nasty green bean casserole? Okay, no. You're gonna bring a meatball on a bed of red mashed potatoes. Not just any meatball, that turkey meatball with a cornbread stuffing, honey glazed herb, oh my God, draped with your favorite sauce. My goodness. And then again, you're gonna have an appetizer. I'm gonna bring you a cream cheese. I like blue cheese, so I put some blue cheese in there. Somebody likes smoked cheddar, no problem. Somebody likes sardines once, or pesto, whatever you wanna put in that cream cheese rendition. You would sculpture it just like a cone, as I did here, with cream cheese. It's soft enough. And then, itty bitty, every once in a while, you're gonna put an almond in there. Once in a while. It took me 2 hours to do that, ladies and gentlemen. 2 hours. And a lot of patience in between phones and selling cars today. But nonetheless, isn't that gorgeous? That is gorgeous. That is something that you could do. Anybody can do. If I can do it, you can do it because you watched the Steve Henry Show live today at 4 o'clock. Nonetheless, that is a cream cheese hors d'oeuvre pine cone. And my God, what a beautiful table display that is. And of course, the meatballs. All right, so I am being told, Steve, hurry up, Steve, hurry up. Oh my God, $200. We're gonna spend for that first $200. But look at that. Now, we made a little bit of a mess here, but is that not an amazing thing? And by the way, Chambord, we'll have a little bit of that after the show. This is a raspberry liqueur. And this accompanies the cranberry glaze. Not just any cranberry that you'd open up in a can and just, you know what I'm saying? This is an amazing aperitif that accompanies the cranberry demi-glaze. So when you put that cranberry demi-glaze over that, that is just amazing. It's a little messy here, but my God, see if I can, I probably should not do that, but look at that meatball. Is that not, that is the meatball sub from Holy Turkey. Okay, buddy, now it's you and me, okay? I'm gonna spin. Uh-oh, that beak is going like this, and it says, back away, Steve-O. Okay, I'm just gonna crawl over here very slowly. This is that time of the show where we spin for $200, that's right. Twice, I'm gonna reach in there and pull out a name, and somebody's gonna have a check in the mail on Monday for $200. We do this twice a day, or twice a week here at the show. We also give away a red Jeep, if I haven't mentioned that. If that thing bites me in the, you know what, you're gonna, that would be a heck of a live show, would it not? All of a sudden, the turkey attacks the chef. That would be now that would sell some movies, wouldn't it? All right, so here we go. Shut up, Steve. All right, here we go. We're gonna spin. Buddy, were you okay with the spin? He's actually been very cordial. I think I'm gonna bring him home. I think JB the dogs will love him. Nah, probably not. All right, here we go. We're up to 30 miles an hour. I hope you enjoyed the show today. It is the Turkey Fest. I mean, that is amazing. You bring that to a turkey dinner, you're gonna be the hit of the show because you watched the Steve Henry Show. All right, here we go. I'm just gonna reach in here and I'm just gonna pull out two names, and I'm gonna come back over here very slowly. I'm told don't make any sudden moves. No sudden moves. Okay, we're good. All right. The first one is, oh my God, I know this girl. She's a customer of ours, Mountaineer. You are a winner of $200, young lady. Yay! $200. That's pretty cool. All right, then the next one is, oh wow, this guy's gonna love this one too. I'm gonna tell you a story about this guy. This guy's also local. This is pretty cool. This guy and I go way back. Oh gosh, how far back? He's actually my pastor, and his name is John Hennigan. The Gift of Life Ministries has just won $200, and we'll donate that to the church. We love to do that, by the way, anyway. John is a good man. He's watching live today. John Hennigan and Mountaineer, you are the recipients, lucky recipients of $200 each today because you tuned into the Steve Henry Show. All right, loved ones, that is amazing. I'm still like, wow, I'm going to actually bring this to the Thanksgiving feast. Yes, next Thursday's Thanksgiving. I hope you all have an opportunity to do one thing, and that is give thanks. I give thanks not often enough to the one who created all this and gifted me in order to provide this to you. And again, as I said many times, this is your show. We want this to grow. Get out there and share it. Yeah, skip those commercials. No, just let one play. That really helps the revenue, helps us. We're gonna be doing a lot more. I've got some big plans coming up for 2022. Not so much Jeeps, but something even bigger. That's going to really involve us. But I want to give thanks to you, the audience, you, the people who tune into this show every week. You're the ones who make this show. I am so thankful on this Thanksgiving Day for you, and of course to the maker of everything that provides the whole thing so it is possible that we can pull this off. So until we have a baby, when is that baby coming? We will see you next week for another seasonal treat. You don't want to miss what we're going to do next week because after Thanksgiving comes Christmas, and I'm going to prepare you for 3, possibly 4 Christmas items that you could bring to a Christmas table that's going to go wow, just like this here. Loved ones, I love you. I will see you next week. Thank you for tuning in. Don't forget, it's the Steve Henry Show or the new SteveHenryShow.com. You have to subscribe. You have to give us our email or your email so you can participate in these giveaways. I love you. I'll see you next week. Bam.